Let me make it absolutely clear, George, that I'm not against the registration of these additional residential units. Nobody in the town of Milton, as far as I know, is against the registration of these ARUs. Or to put it another way, there should be no one opposing the registration of these ARU units. Having said that, the problem is with why people are opposing it, why this issue is a talk of the town at the moment, is because there is a big trust deficit between the people of Milton, the residents of Milton, and the town of Milton officials. Town of Milton officials are very rigid in their viewpoint. They're very passionate to defend about their perspectives. What they want is they want it's going to be their way or the highway. They're not ready to listen what people want to say. As I said, that nobody is opposing that, but people are opposing the way, the procedures the town of Milton has adopted to have this registration process done. Now, have a look at that. Where's the problem? What's the problem? When you're going to have a legal basement apartment, which town of Milton is calling it additional residential unit. When you want to have a legal basement apartment, you apply for a permit. You follow all the bylaws of the town, and then the zoning officers or the building bylaw officers or the building department, they go through your permit application, they approve the application, and then you get your work started on this additional residential unit. When the work is going on, there are 5 or 6 inspections done by the town of Milton inspectors to make sure that the things are done as per the Ontario building code. So they come on different intervals, on different phases, and they inspect, and then after all the inspections, when everything is done, the work is completed, then they declare this legal basement or this residential unit as occupancy ready. That's where the process completes. Now, what's happening when this process is completed? The inspections are done. The person who has constructed the basement apartment has gone through all the necessary checkups, all the necessary requirements, all the necessary inspections. Those are required under the Ontario Building Code and under the Town of Milton bylaws. Okay, that's done. Now, what's happening? That once that's done, now the apartment is occupancy ready. Now the process, here the issue starts. Then the town of Milton officials come to you and they say, okay, look, man, you've done that. We know everything is okay. It's legally constructed, but no, we're not going to allow you to use it as an additional residential unit. You will have to apply again. You will have to pay us $340 or something. That I personally consider that's a money grab here. I will come to the point why I believe that this is a money grab. Okay, then these guys come to you and then they say, okay, no man, this is not. You will have to get yourself registered, and once that registration is done, then we will allow you to rent your unit, and we will allocate you a separate state address for that. Then they ask you to fill a new application, provide the documents, and they will conduct further inspections to declare the unit, to issue a kind of they say a license to be used as an additional residential unit. So here comes the problem. Now the thing is, I don't know who is the Aristotle sitting in the town of Milton who decided to follow this procedure. The way is very simple. When the persons, when any resident of the town comes to you and apply for a permit for the additional residential units, why don't you just include some extra amount of money to that fee? You can add $50, $100 additionally. let the inspections go, let the construction go. And when your regular inspections that you say that we conduct those regular inspections, when those regular inspections are done and you guys say that now this is a occupancy fit unit, at that time, please add one or two more additional inspections by the fire department for the safety purpose. If you want that safety is an issue and you want the things to be checked by the fire department too, so at this time you can add one or two further inspections. Don't give the occupancy ready status to that ARUs. Let those inspections done, and after that get it finished and say to the owner, man, look, now your permit is ready to for the occupancy. We have conducted our regular inspections. The fire department has conducted their inspections, and the unit is now good to go. Okay, and allocate them the street address if you want to allocate the additional street address. Why you are adopting? I mean, two different phases. First phase for the construction and inspection, and second phase coming for the for the inspections and for the additional fees that can be merged together. Okay, just imagine, I'll give you an example. Let's take you buy a home from a builder construct your home, and during the construction process they follow all the town of Milton rules, and they follow all the Ontario building code rules, and they construct the home, and at the closing time, they give you the key. They say, okay, man, this is your home ready. You got your mortgage. You move to your home. And then town of Milton comes to you. Okay, man, your home is ready. Well, but we haven't allocated it a street address. We want to do a safety inspection in that. We want to see whether you have made some changes after taking the occupancy. Whether where you have put your stuff, it's under the stairs, over the stairs, have you made some changes? We want to check those, and then we will get, builder made you the house. This is your house, but we want to do our own inspection, the safety inspection now after you have moved, so that you will have to pay for that safety inspection, and then we will give you the street address. Have you heard about that? Never ever. Why with the additional residential unit? This is the same kind of construction. The word additional is there. It's not making a big difference. This is a residential unit that is constructed. Okay. Now, this is, again, as I said, the legal basement apartment, additional residential unit, you can say that, is constructed in the same way. The owner is submitting the drawings, owner is getting the permit from you guys, construction is going on. 4 or 5 times, I mean 6 times, the town inspectors comes and they inspect, and they even give the go through signal for the next phase. At the end, even people get electrical safety checkup. The people from electrical safety department or authority, what do you call? They come, they inspect, and then they give the electrical safety certificate. And then at that time, the town declare that this is occupancy ready unit. So when it's declared occupancy residency unit, then why you are asking for additional fees? Why you are asking for additional inspections? Your people did that. Okay, if you're not agreeing with this argument, you say no. Those people were just observing the bylaws. Those persons were just observing the Ontario building code. But here it comes safety, and we want it to be inspected from the fire department's perspective, for example, for additional safety. Okay, at that time, add 1 or 2 additional inspections by the fire department, and then close the unit as an occupancy ready unit. So why that's the problem. This is the problem where town of Milton and the people of the resident of town are not agreeing on that. The town of Milton people, as they're saying, as I said, I don't know why they have adopted this. They are, by the way, in the habit of this kind of attitude. I have personal experience with those. The people sitting in the town of Milton, these officials, I personally believe, with due respect, I'm not against any person, but with due respect, this is a collective mindset. They're suffering from what we say, I would say from my professional background, from the consulting background, they're suffering from an occupational disease. Occupational disease we call when a group of people who are working together, who collaborate together on a regular basis, they think it's a kind of group think where they think that we are right. What we are saying and what our arguments are and what our perspective is, that's the only correct perspective. All other people who are coming to us, who want to discuss with us, who want to negotiate with us, who want to talk to us about any kind of thing that we are proposing, we are arguing, those are not correct perspectives. We are the only right persons. This is the problem going on with the town of Milton people. So as I said, that they are expecting people that it's going to be their way or the highway. That's the problem. They don't want to listen to the arguments. Well, nobody is denying that the safety is a problem. Nobody is denying that there should be a registration. Town of Milton should do the registration. And actually, you know what? The people who have constructed their basements in a legal way, actually they are in their network. They are approaching them instead of giving them some kind of reward for going for the law, being a law-abiding citizen, being a owner of a legal basement apartment, or being an owner of legal additional residential unit. No, they wanna punish them. The people who there are many people who have the basements, not the legal basements. Even they are renting it out. People are living there. There's no safety involved in that. Those are not inspected at all. But town of Milton is not going against them. The easiest way they have found is that go to the people who are already in the network. Just look, the persons who are already in their system, who are already paying extra taxes. You know, when you get your basement, a legal basement apartment registered, occupancy ready, your tax get increased. Okay, you are paying additional taxes, and now they want to grab more money from you. And this is purely a kind of money grab. Where that money is going? Have they recruited some special persons? Have they created a special cell in the town of Milton, the new department, the new recruitment, and they want to collect that money and that's going to that field? Absolutely not. The thing that is in their mind is to, take as much as money they can take from the pockets of the people. This is the problem. Let me summarize it again. The problem is not with the registration. Everybody want it to be their units to be registered. Everybody want an additional address for these additional residential units. Problem is with just the procedures. The problem is with the mindset of the people sitting in the town of Milton. That's the problem. Let me tell you, I was among the first few residents who applied for this registration, and I got my additional residential unit registered with the town of Milton. Okay, let me tell you my story. I went there, I went to the window, and the staff sitting there, she was quite reluctant to leave her seat and come to the window, but after a few moments, she came there. Sir, how can I help you? Ma'am, I got a notice in the mail that you guys are planning to register the legal basement apartments, and you wrote that the town is going to give an additional addresses to those units, and it's quite interesting. And I want to get my unit registered for that purpose. I was not aware at that time that there's going to be fee involved. And she said that, sir, you can do it online. Why you are here? I said, ma'am, I'm here. I wanted to discuss this thing in person, and there's an option available that I can do it in the town. The color of her face certainly changed. Because now is the way she had to do some work for me that they don't like. They don't like people going to the windows, asking questions, and putting them in work. Okay. Then he said, okay, sir, I will give you the form. Please fill the form, and then we will see. In the meantime, please leave the window, and I'll bring the form. I was the only person staying there, and it was, the way that I should be waiting for her to should not have taken much time to take a paper, a form from her desk to come to me. But she said she was so rude. I don't know why, but she was so rude. I said, okay. I just moved a little away. She came, and I took the form, and again I moved away. I filled the form, and I came back to her. She said that, sir, there's a fee involved. I said, fee involved? Fee for what? I have already paid the permit fee, and you guys have increased the taxes on my property. She said, no, sir, there's a fee involved, $30-40 plus HST, if I'm not wrong. And I said, there should be no fee on that. She said, sir, if you have any problem, talk to your counsel. Talk to your counselor. Counselor has approved it. It was saying to me that how our counselors, the people we have elected, can go for these kind of unnecessary approvals. But okay, no problem. I filled the form, and I gave this back to her. I said, okay, I'm ready to pay. Please tell me where to pay. She said, no, sir. Before the payment, you will have to submit some paperwork with it. I said, okay, what kind of paperwork do you want, ma'am, from me? She said, we need the copy of the permit that was issued to you. We need the drawings for the basement that was approved. We need the drawings for your entire home. And we need the inspection reports. Those were sent to you by the Town of Milton inspectors. And we do want the inspection report from the electrical safety department that you have arranged yourself. And you have to provide these paperwork with this application, and then you will go to the other window and pay the money. I said, ma'am, I can go and pay the money right now, but the paperwork that you are demanding from me is already in your system. You guys issued me the permit. You have the street address. The permit is in your system. All the inspection reports, your inspectors did the inspections with you guys, and we did submit at that time because it was required by the inspectors to provide the electricity safety certificate. We did provide it to that. So all the documents are already with you. So there's no need for me to provide you. You can just check in your system. She said, no, sir, this is not the way we work. You will have to provide the documents to us. That was again a very strange thing to me. I argued with her for 1 or 2 minutes, but she said, sir, no, this is not the way. You will have to provide us the documents again. So this is the way, they used to treat. Just look at that. What kind of attitude is this? You have all the documents. When somebody is submitting the permit application, you have the permit application. You have the approved permit. You have all the inspection reports with you. You have the electrical safety report with you. You have everything with you. You just need, even there's no need to, to the owner to submit you a special request to get the unit registered. As I said, that when somebody is submitting a permit application, add $50, $100 extra, or $200 extra, or even the $30-40 that you are asking right now. Add that to the permit fee and make it one-time go-ahead process. Add that, done everything, done all the inspections, safety inspections, and at the end, when it's occupancy ready, issue the license without even the extra application. You have everything in your system. When your inspector, after the final inspection, is submitting the report that it's been done, okay, that this is occupancy ready, your clerk or anybody who is working in the building department, they should sit on the computer and write an email to the person. Sir, thank you very much for being a law-abiding citizen of the town, law-abiding resident of the town. We have noted that your ARU, your additional residential unit, is now complete. We have done all the inspections required for the bylaws, for the safety purpose, Town of Milton staff, fire department staff, everything is done. You are good to go, and this is your additional residential license number, and we are going to get it registered with the Canada Post or with the emergency services or wherever they want. That's all. So simple. Why these additional burdens? Why adopt one process, and then when once done, then this is kind of royal attitude. Their excellencies want that the people should come to them. I don't know. It's a kind of satisfaction they want, their bureaucratic style of professional satisfaction they want from the people, that people should come to them and request them for these things, which are basically the rights. And I don't know. Why our elected representative, why the council members have approved this process, as the town of Milton staff, that this application process and this procedural process that we have adopted is is passed by the council. How this council did that? Are they mindless people? They don't know. Don't they have the capacity, the work capacity, to deal with the civic issues? They don't know what kind of problems their ward residents are going through. How they can? It's very strange. When nobody is opposing the idea of registration, when nobody is opposing the fee, it's just the problem is with the process. Where were their minds? Why didn't they apply? Why they blatantly approved that and allow the town of Milton officials to chase the people? Really, this is strange. So here's the problem. The problem is not, as I said, not in the registration process. The problem is not in the paying. The problem is not in the inspections. Do inspections you want, but do those inspections on the time where all other inspections are done. Charge the money with the money people pay for the permit. Do the inspections. Make one or two additional inspections at that time. And when you guys declare it occupancy ready, provide the additional residential unit separate address as you want. Okay, don't involve people in the double procedures. This is the problem. You will have to listen. If the councillors, this is the time now for the people of Milton too, because I think the municipal elections are coming next year. Let's give our councillors a kind of message that this is not what we expect from you guys. You need to represent us. You're not. We didn't elect you to send you to the council to do what the bureaucrats or what some officials who are suffering from, as I said, the occupational disease, they're asking you to do. Do what the people want you to do. Be a representative of the people. Tell to the officials there, in your next council meetings, tell them what the people of Milton are asking for. Why this ARU units issue is talk of the town. Try to remove this trust deficit. Try to remove this negative impression. As I narrated from my personal experience, that what happened to me when I went there. Try to, remove this impression from them. Suggest to the mayor, your mayor, that try to arrange some kind of capacity building workshops for the people who are working in the town. Try to teach them work ethics. Don't teach them to be rigid in their viewpoint. They're there to serve the people. They're there because of us. The councillors are there because of us. These officials get paid by the taxes that we pay to the town of Milton. This is our town. This is where our say should be considered, not the say of people, who are sitting there, and they are not accountable to the public. This is the problem of the councillors. They are accountable. They are going to suffer. People are going to ask questions to the councillors, not to the people sitting there. This is the issue. The councillors should come forward. But as far as I know, I'm a part of the different discussions with the different people where they're sharing the perspective of the councillors. They're coming with, what the town of people are saying. They're narrating their stories. They're trying to give a lollipop to the people. Oh, this is a one-time fee. This is a pilot program. Oh man, what if it's a pilot program? Then why there's a fee involved? These people who have constructed the legal basement apartments or additional residential units, as you say, they're helping you to solve the housing issue in Canada. The housing issue is Milton. We are suffering. The town of Milton is suffering. We have a housing crisis. The province of Ontario has housing crisis. Canada has housing crisis. Provincial government is paying a lot of funding to the municipal governments. Federal government is providing funding to the municipal governments to get things solved. So where that funding is going? Instead of, you should give some kind of favor to the people who are part of the solution. People are coming forward. They are building their own basement apartments using their own money. They're helping government. They're helping even the town to get this problem of housing solved, to get this problem of housing sold in town, in province, and in the country. So you should pay them a kind of reward. Why don't the town of Milton come forward and say, okay, man, if you're going to construct a legal basement apartment, go for a legal basement apartment, and we will pay you a certain amount of money on that. If you don't pay them the money, okay, you don't have resources, you don't have enough funds available, okay, say them, okay, if you are constructing a legal basement apartments, we will waive you 2 years taxes, 3 years taxes. So people should be encouraged. The people who are with the illegal basement apartments, they will also think that if there is some kind of reward going on and there is a positive approach. I mean, I'm requesting Town of Milton staff, please take an opposite attitude, not the opposite attitude. Please replace the O with A and the things will become clear. Be passionate. Be passionate with the people's thinking, with the thinking of the people, with the thinking of the arguments. Don't be rigid with your arguments. Okay? Try to give some, instead of penalizing the people, give some incentives to the people. As I said, the people are paying from their own pocket to build these basement apartments, and this is solving the housing problem. As I said, town is getting money from province. Town is getting money from the central government, but they are not passing on that money to the people. Instead of passing that money to the people who are building these additional residential units, they are collecting money. They're grabbing money. So I don't know what kind of system they are following. The system can be used to facilitate the people. The system can be used to create problems for the people, and they have chosen the second way, to create the problems for the people, not to help the people. You have increased the taxes. You're getting extra money coming from the pocket of the people. You also want to take extra money in the name of applications, and then you say, okay, we don't know where the money is going. If you say, okay, man, look, we are in shortage of town staff, so we have created a new department that is going to be taking care of the basements only, and for that apartment, we are setting up a new infrastructure. We have got newly employed people there for their salaries. We are going to allocate this money, that license fee that we'll be collecting from the people, and the funds, those are coming from provincial government or federal government, coming for the housing problems. We are going to put it in that way, and that money is going to totally spent on that newly created department that is going to take care of the basements. No, there's nothing like that. I don't know why they have decided. Might be the town is in shortage of money, so they have decided that this is the easiest way. And let me tell you, they are saying that this is a pilot program. It's going to be a 1 year fee only. Who cares? We don't know. As you said, there is a trust deficit. They're not ready to tell us what will be happening if next year they'll be sending you another letter. They'll be saying, no, we thought that this is going to be 1 year fee, but now we have decided the council has approved. The councillors has approved. And these councillors, they will approve. If they will be asking them, I don't know what kind of our elected representatives are. They will say that the councillors have approved. Now it's not a pilot program. It's not a regular program. And you will have to pay the fee on annual basis. What we will do at that time. Think about that. Ask to your councillors. Election is coming next year. Give them a tough message. Be our representative, not a spokesman of the town of Milton officials. Thank you.